I was swiping on the Bumbles. I came across Kari on Bumble, and I was like, that'd be kind of funny if I swiped right.
You have to have thick skin if you're doing stand-up. And they're showing you what's laughable about you that you can just take ownership of and like use yourself.
I can't go on Bumble. I can't put myself out there first and then some guy being like, the girl from Smosh hit on me. What a dummy.
Yeah, I try to be as unserial killer as possible on dating apps.
For me, I go, hey, it's so easy to kill you, but I won't.
Could kill you. Let's just get that out of the way. I don't want to. I want to date you.
A couple weeks ago, I forgot to press start recording until about like maybe almost halfway through. Yeah.
What happened?
I was having a really rough week.
No, not how did you that up possibly, but like how'd you recover from that? You just had half of the footage?
Well,
Kevin records.
Great, yeah.
Kevin records this stream. So
excellent.
And luckily, Courtney's voice is really clear through chat.
You.
So
she somehow has this magical voice.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome everyone to the SmoshCast. Today is a very let's just call it the karma episode. Because today I am joined by Courtney and Courtney's sister Kari. Welcome.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
She doesn't know where to look.
Hey guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Just staring up at the wall.
Welcome.
Dude, I love you have your brick wall over there for the videos.
Yeah, I've been playing around with some stand-ups. So yeah, I got that set up there.
For the really listening, she's got like a tapestry hanging that looks just like a brick wall. She posted a video on her Instagram like doing awkward quarantine stand-up, but it was really funny.
You know, we could also just call it quarantine stand-up, and that works too. But if you thought it was awkward, then that's fine.
Can you give us
just kidding.
I know.
Can you give us a sweet quarantine joke?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to stand-up comedians.
I'm gonna save it. You guys can tune in.
Oh, you're a comedian? Tell us a joke.
Yeah, don't
classic. God, too predictable.
But I will say, I just want to give a little backstory. Obviously, she was on Show with No Name a while back. She's met the squad a few times. She's come to the new office. She went to Defy a few times.
I'm just a fan.
And she was just also the sibling that like taught me what was cool always growing up.
You hear that, siblings?
I have honestly. And then also she's gone incredibly viral before. I don't know if you guys have seen the video where Kari did the Kiki challenge and they made it look like she got hit by a car.
We sure did. We made that look real. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
And it was on the news all over the planet. Everywhere.
Is she dead? Was the wondering.
Yeah, you guys did really good VFX on it and like made it look like your body got like warped from the car.
What I have to say about that, which was crazy, was that somebody attached a video of a girl wearing the same outfit, like getting loaded onto an ambulance, like actually injured. And so everyone was like, that's really messed up that you took it so far. And I'm like, no, that's not me. I hope she's good. But my stuff is edit. It's an edit, guys. Like, thanks for watching. But it got a little dark because somebody had the brilliant idea of making it look more real than it was.
Take that next step.
That's like an oddly Smosh thing to get hit by a car. Like we've had so many videos where people get hit by cars.
It's a great punchline.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in a weird outfit and wig and just standing in a street and just having to go good.
Yeah.
Pretend that I got hit and then run out of frame and then you run out.
Yeah.
Okay, bring the car through.
Yeah, man. We had to wait so long for that car to go by. It was like a decently busy street. And then when we needed the moment, we all just like stood there for 20 minutes. Just like waiting for the car.
That always happens. It's always traffic never obeys the way you want it to. Like back when we used to shoot in Sacramento, the house was one house away from a highway. It was like a common like thoroughfare for like semi trucks. So, and there was a light right down the street. So the trucks would always like downshift like right next to our house. So we'd be shooting and be totally quiet. And then the moment we start rolling, you'd hear a truck go.
Yeah.
It was a pain.
Yeah, man.
That is a pain, man. Traffic, dude. Another reason. Another reason traffic sucks.
Well, that was a good time to shoot. There ain't no traffic.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It is a very eerily quiet morning this morning, like especially with a little bit of the wind. It's like it's almost like October, like spooky fall vibes.
Spooky fall. I mean, like when it's like good weather outside, I usually leave my windows open at night. And
it's been nice.
Dude, it's been so nice. And lately I keep having to check my windows to make sure they're open because I don't hear any traffic outside. Like I'm so used to hearing like cars driving by, but like at night now it's complete silence. I'm like, wait, is my window open? Oh yeah, there's just nobody out right now.
Whoa, that's really weird.
Additional backstory for this episode of the pod. I guess I should bring in, as I thought it would be a great idea to bring Kari on, obviously for many reasons, but one of them being, you know what? Quarantine, life is crazy, screw it. Let's bring her on, especially after the first time we ever talked about her on this pod. I think it was.
I feel like you talk about me all the time, but
I do actually. I talk about my family a lot because I'm
me too. We're obsessed with each other.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
Wait, what was the thing I said? I found an old Instagram caption that I posted. It was like from like 2013, where I was just like looking through old Instagram posts one day, and like it was a birthday post for Kari, and I was like,
"Oh my god,
happy birthday, Kari! Love you, would bang, but incest."
And I was like, "Don't change it. That's just funny. Like that's just how we like to joke. We like to be the most shocking."
Yeah, but Ian always jokes and thinks it's so weird, like how affectionate and close we are. We're not.
Don't say that.
Sorry,
affectionate.
I've never said it's. When have I ever said it's weird?
You said it was weird. Or
we
like
love each other.
How like my brother Clark is the one taking some of my swimsuit photos sometimes.
They're around. You know what? They're around and they're down.
Or like when your brother took the naked butt shot of you.
Well, let's put a little more context on that.
No, just leave it at that.
No, it was we were in my car. Our whole family was in the car on our way to a concert.
There were plenty of people around for that shot.
There was plenty of witnesses, Ian.
Okay, true.
But yeah, I had wrote you on my right butt cheek, and that's hard
to take a photo of on your own.
Yeah,
I agree.
Who better to trust than a family member?
Exactly.
And it's not. I mean, we be mooning.
Oh my god, our older brother, our oldest brother,
king of mooning.
When
you don't expect it, and then you take a family photo, and then you look at it, and you're like, again,
that guy.
That beautiful ass, that kid.
Okay, but sorry, I keep getting off topic. Ian.
Wait. I was just gonna say,
it was SmoshCast number 13.
But that's wow. But that's not the weird like what. But never mind. I was gonna continue the bit of you guys.
Keep going.
But okay.
Go. What is it?
Well, now it's too late. Now the bit's. But I was just gonna make a joke about.
I guess
I was gonna make a joke about you guys all kissing each other on the mouths.
We haven't done that in a long time.
I don't think
that's
ever.
Like
Isn't that strange?
Like, siblings don't.
No. That's
kiss on faces.
No.
Well, maybe on like the head.
Like when I was a little kid, I'd kiss my dad goodbye or goodnight.
Yeah.
You know, like that's normal shit.
Yeah. But on the lips, it's weird. And especially, I guess, once you're an adult.
Yeah.
Like, just
I mean,
cut it.
Dude, remember when we went to Mexico, Kari, and like that creepy dude was like horny over the fact that we were sisters? Like, it was the weirdest.
Yeah, the sibling, it's annoying. It's just like, why is that where your head's at, man? We're just like,
he's like, are you guys
literally related?
Yeah.
So. Okay. Yeah. I've been waiting to post this on Twitter, but I can't find a good version. Do you remember that incredibly cursed? Well, now the commercial feels cursed. Back then it was just like, haha, yeah. But do you remember that? I think it's a Coors Light commercial. And twins.
What?
Yeah. No. It was like a straight up.
This is a dream you had.
No. It's a straight up like.
Twins.
Yeah, it was like it was a Super Bowl commercial.
Kevin saying we can't use that because it's monetized. I don't know. No, come on. No. It's a commercial. It's fine. It's fine, Kevin.
I don't even think it exists, Kevin.
Yeah, I think it's a fever dream. Because no Corona commercial.
No, it's real.
Twins.
It's not Corona. It's Coors Light.
Twins.
Yes, and it says it
God.
twice in the song.
Where the
It's
hell
like
did that air?
it talks about like I love football on TV and like
And
hanging with
incest.
my friends and twins.
Twins. I see that. I could.
Dude,
I mean,
No.
brilliant
it's
writing,
so-
if anything.
it's so cringy, but it's like I think it was from like the 90s.
Creepy.
Classic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the fetish. I don't.
Yeah.
But we keep dancing around why Kari's really here. You know what, Ian? Why don't you express how you first came across my sister via
Wait,
your
what?
telephone?
Let's start it. Let's get it started.
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
What's the
Let's talk about
story?
the real
What's the
shit.
scoop, Ian?
What's the story? Wait.
Take
When was
us
the first
through.
time? What about a telephone?
Don't play dumb. When did you swipe right?
Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
Talk
what
about my
started?
Bumble
is that what-
days.
So
is that
yeah,
what
on
kicked it all
podcast.
off? Yeah.
I mean, I'm
okay.
trying to. On the podcast episode 13, I don't know
Yeah.
how we brought up my sister. Oh, no, it was because in the office one day, I mentioned that my sister was single because like her and I were hitting that
Right.
single life for a bit. And then
Right.
I'm Ian, you know, and that's weird is when I almost just called you my brother. But I was
Oh.
like, but then Ian was joking about that. And then one day you find her dating profile.
Yeah. So I get a lot of pleasure out of making people uncomfortable with jokes.
Mm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
so
That's
I
real.
like to needle Courtney with
Oh,
with
yeah.
jokes about like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I mean, it's probably inevitable that at one point me and your sister are going to get married and then we're going to be at dinner. We're going to like have like Thanksgiving dinner and it's just going to be great. And I get to
And we'll all
call,
just laugh about it.
I get to call, your dad.
Oof.
Oh my god,
boy.
dude.
So
Yeah,
anyway.
but then who's the boss of who? Like
There you
you're my
go.
boss, but then my dad is your boss, and then I'll be like, my dad's gonna beat you up if you.
He probably
Oh my
could.
God.
He definitely could.
Nah, he's getting older.
It's not that. It's just that he wouldn't. It's just that he simply would not.
Yeah, he's not a fighter.
I was swiping on the Bumbles and I came across Kari on Bumble. And
That's
I was
right.
like, that'd be kind of funny if I swiped right.
And
So I did.
Tell me about my
And-
profile. Was it cool? Did it seem like I was like fun? I'm just curious about your impression, you know, of like, I just wonder how I
Yeah.
come off sometimes. I get weird feedback.
Yeah, it was all good. I want to say there was something on there that was like very, very like very weedy. And I was like, I don't
Classic.
know.
yeah, because you're conservative.
Oh my
AF.
God. Based off that, you were like, I'm not sure. This chick blazes too fat.
Yeah.
I don't want to kick it with this stoner
Right. Exactly.
for sure.
Blaze too strong.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
but I swiped right anyway,
Ian's
just
weird
for
like
the
that.
bit. And I have to say, I have to report, never got a match.
Dude,
And
never
then-
saw you. Dude, Courtney was like, one day, Courtney was like, did you know notice something different on Instagram? And I was like, no, what's up? And she was like, oh. And then she kind of like filled me in on everything, but I had never seen you.
I made Ian follow you on Instagram to see what happened.
And I didn't catch it.
Yeah, she didn't even
You know,
notice because you're
Smosh
too
people
busy
come in
being
and out,
viral.
you know, they pop by. I was a little viral at the time, and yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, I had a lot of settings at the time.
Yeah.
On-
So you had a lot of filters. You have a lot of people
Yeah,
that
I
you
really
filter out.
put up with the filters.
On
You know, I was just like
Instagram,
boom,
on
boom, boom. I
dating
never want to
apps.
meet anybody.
If they don't blaze too fat, you don't.
Yeah.
That's also like a filter.
Yeah, sometimes that is a thing. I'm like, he seems cool, but he says he'll never smoke. But that's
Yeah.
it's the silliest thing because
It's matching your lifestyle. It's okay.
Yeah, it's taking in so many things like into account, and if you're doing things at face value, I'm like, "F- it, I'm just gonna set the bar so high because I don't want to like, I don't know, you know. I'm like, they need to be this tall, they need to have this lifestyle, and I'm like, oh, I literally run out of matches, man. Let me tell you, okay, my Hinge is like, that's it for now. Maybe change your settings.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, I got that on Bumble as
Yeah.
well.
Damn.
You swipe through them all.
Narrow
Swipe through them
filter
all,
there.
and they're like, please expand your preferences. And I was like,
Please
nah.
calm the down.
This boy don't settle.
Yeah.
He don't settle.
Yeah.
Thank
but Kari, you
That's
mentioned the that you have like height requirements and stuff. And I guess, I mean, it is
tall.
a thing a lot.
You're not
That's
tall.
true.
I'm
She's
tall.
taller than
I'm
me.
the tallest Miller woman, okay?
What are you, 5'7"?
5'8.5", pushing 5'9", my friend. You know, since I've been doing yoga, my spine's gotten a lot longer, and I think I'm 5'8.5" now. So
Okay.
I just enjoy a taller partner, you know? It's what it is. It's what it is. And that could change. I could fall in love with any height, you know?
What is the height requirement? Like, what's the minimum?
I just keep it. I start at 6, and I realize, look, it's shallow as hell. That means nothing about this person I'm gonna meet. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like, I'm just gonna I want them to hit all these requirements. And you know what? Haven't met really anybody. So.
There is kind of that meme of like, if you're like 6'3", you don't really need a personality. But it's
I
like,
hate that though. Okay, I will say, like, it is a common thing. Like, I think all across all genders, like there's people there are people who have a height requirement, and like some people find that really controversial. Some people are like, nope, that's what it is. That's what I want. It personally bothers me. I don't know. It's nothing against you, Kari, because you're tall, and I understand what you're looking for. I think for me, it's like like what you said, Ian. Like, oh, if you're 6'3", you don't need a personality. But that's like borderline when if you're looking for someone at a certain height, like, oh, he needs to be 6'5", and blah. I feel like that's like really shitty.
Yeah, dude. No, it's not. And there's been plenty of like 6'5" dummies where I've been like, oh, it's too bad. It's too bad.
That's
like
good,
it's truly not going to like help me in any way. It's just like if you're judging people based on photos and prompts, it's like it's going to be so shallow.
Hard.
You can't get an actual vibe.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you can't go fully one way or the other. You can't be completely superficial, but you also can't go completely off of maybe personality, because I mean, you have to be attracted to the person.
Totally.
So if there's like a just that kind of physical attraction to somebody that is taller than you, because it's like a certain thing, like you can't deny that. Like that's just what you're into. And does that mean that somebody shorter than you might happen to be the perfect person for you? Maybe, but
dude,
that's not the kind of. But more often than not, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. People like what they like. And if you got those settings, I mean, play around with them.
I think it's great that they have those options for people to have those settings, honestly. It's cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like, I could end up with a short king. We don't know.
I will say, like, I've only dated one guy that was significantly taller than me. Like, every like serious relationship I had, like the high school boyfriend and that other serious boyfriend, like they were only a couple inches taller than me. I actually might be taller than my high school boyfriend now.
Yeah. Might be.
Yeah. I don't know how it just happened like that. I don't know if it's like me like seeing like, oh, we're equals. So like
yeah, I know. It's not like
eye to eye.
It's not like a physical. It doesn't mean anything like physical, I don't think. It's just like, oh, who's that? You know, it's kind of like been my my thing. Who's that tall drink of water? You know, I can't help that reaction. But certainly not going to be, you know, how Kari finds love.
So that's how Kari never saw Ian on the dating app.
So that's how I rejected Ian.
You had your filter set to 6 foot.
Yeah,
minimum.
Yeah, and I had a friend who was like, I saw you on Bumble and I swiped right, and I was like, cool, I didn't see it, and I didn't realize that, and then I realized, oh my god, that's why I also didn't see Ian. So I was just.
But if you change your filters, they'll all be there in your like little like box. So I'm just saying,
really?
I might still be sitting there. Yeah, because
oh my god,
because I kept getting these notifications from Bumble saying that people liked my thing. And I go there and it was always empty. I was like, okay, something's broken with my Bumble. But then I realized I just had to remove the advanced filters. And then all of a sudden, like a ton of people showed up that weren't what I wanted. So I was like, yeah, I guess the advanced filter is kind of important.
Okay. Jeez. So once I re-download the app, because I have not been on Bumble literally since then, because it made me uncomfortable being like, the girl is the one who initiates and I just like don't like that. I'm like,
I felt
hey,
that
what's up?
too. Yeah, I felt that too.
That wasn't, but hey, I'll download it and I'll see if you're in the queue.
Yeah.
Just, I'm curious.
Sick.
But I guess it's kind of like dating apps are, I mean, a weird territory right now with everybody staying home. So like, have you guys had any luck or anything?
Boy, we've been trying.
You have to define luck. I did a second video date.
Oh yeah? With the one that you were talking about in the last one, with the one that was doing dishes?
Yeah, not that one. I was like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm chill on that.
Yeah, she's busy.
Dish date.
She's really busy with her dishes. So tell us about the second date.
It was chill.
Was it like FaceTime? Was it planned FaceTime or was it like spur of the moment?
Oh, hell no. I'm not going to spur of the moment talk to a stranger.
Thank you. There's this one person who keeps like just FaceTiming me and I'm like,
No, that's creepy. That's so creepy.
Not chill.
It's like, you're not my friend. Like this is an arrangement. Yeah. That we're going to, I don't know you. Don't call me out of the blue.
A spur of the moment FaceTime feels like somebody like popping up in your life, like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Like in your face, you know? And you're like so seen and it's not.
No.
Even though they literally can't see you yet.
You just see yourself.
I feel
and you're
that.
like,
yeah, an unwarranted FaceTime should be considered assault.
Oh,
it honestly does feel like at least like a flick on the forehead, you know? Like
it
that's
does,
what I feel like, oh my God. Oh. It's like, yeah. Hey, what's up? I feel like I have a story. Do you guys have any like scary dating app stories?
Wait, I want to hear how your second date went.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wait.
The second.
It was fine. We just talked.
Was she funny? Did she make you laugh at all?
No.
Nobody makes Ian laugh.
No, I guess
only
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's I can't think of anybody in like a normal conversational circumstance where I'm like, oh man, that person's really funny. You know what I mean?
I feel like all the times I've seen you like laugh. Like one of my favorite moments is like when we did that pizza. There's a Domino's pizza mukbang and we called our favorite pizza places. That was like the hardest I'd seen you laugh like ever. But even like when I first met you, like I'd be talking to you and you just like never laughed. You'd be like, yeah, that's really funny.
God damn.
And I guess when you're just in comedy for long enough, I don't know.
When you're like, dead inside enough.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that it's funny.
You down enough.
I know it's funny.
I acknowledge that is funny. Is that what you do at improv shows? You're like, I acknowledge that is funny.
Acknowledged.
It's funny.
Yes. I go to stand up. I go to stand up. I go, I get that one. That's a good one.
Thumbs
Not
up.
bad.
The setup was good, but the delivery was a little weak. That actually is like
please
every
be
person.
at my next open mic.
Yeah. That is every person in an open mic, right? Oh, so you've done
brutal.
And we'll go back to the dating stuff, but you do a little stand up action, Kari?
Yeah, I've been playing around with the medium. There were like a couple open mic theaters right by my apartment where I used to live, like right before like quarantine happened. I was going to like 1 a week, 2 a week, which in like stand-up culture is like not enough. Like you're not working hard enough if you're only going to like 1 a week. But yeah, it was fun and brutal and I bombed a bunch and like it is what it is. It's super cringe. I was on
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Is that a sorry? And then I was on the Comedy Store Kill Tony open mic, which was kind of cool. That streamed.
God.
And I just it's brutal, man. It's brutal.
I tried listening to that. So Kill Tony, can you explain that to the audience?
So you enter a drawing, you like sign up, which you have to go like 2 hours before the show. You put your name on a list that's like 150 comics, which I think some of them put like 2 names or something just so that they increase their odds because it's a big pool and you have a chance to be seen because they stream on YouTube live and it's a podcast. And Tony Hinchcliffe is like a huge, his specialty is like roast comedy. Like he's written for all like the major roasters and he's just like the king. So he gives you 1 minute, you get drawn, your name gets drawn out of a bucket. And you get 1 minute of stand up. And then after that, they kind of roast you and ask you questions. And for mine, they just hit on me the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's not where I can joke. That is not my place. So I was just like, Like, that's literally my weakness.
That is,
dude, it was so cringe. All my friends were like pissed about it. They were like, don't worry. It's like, they could have been way like cooler about that.
That's the kind of stuff that makes me want to tweet.
Yeah, it's kind of like the podcast. It's pretty popular. I listened to it a couple times, but I just couldn't get with it because it was just mean.
It's pretty mean, which, don't get me wrong, is healthy in a way that it's like they're showing a comic for, you have to have thick skin if you're doing stand up.
Absolutely.
And they're showing you what's laughable about you that you can just take ownership of and like use yourself. So it's incredibly valuable as an experience. It was a major learning experience for me. I'd love to go back and do it again someday. But it's a lot in one like tight segment. And my set apparently did okay. I got some good feedback. I just talked about we have a large aunt, and oh boy, let's not get into it.
Oh wow, you talked about her?
It was great. It went well. It went great.
That's awesome.
Totally insensitive. I figure let's go dark, and I did. And dude, what a thrill. It was cool to be on that platform and to like joke, but it was really like eye-opening. They're like, oh really, you're only going up like once. That's when I really got roasted for like not working hard enough. I was like, shoot, like I really need to be ready for stuff like this. Yeah. It's a thrill ride.
Well, and
it's
also like
ride for sure.
I've heard that like LA is basically the worst place to start doing stand-up because
really?
Because apparently like the open mics. So like in Sacramento, you'd go to an open, like I've gone to an open mic, not to perform, but to watch. And everyone in the audience are people that are there to watch comedy. In LA, the way I've heard it is every open mic is all comics waiting for their turn to go up.
Exactly. It's all open micers. So it's so like dark and like the vibe is grim because everybody's mad that nobody's laughing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just want to like go up and like Tony Robbins everyone and be like, that was funny what you did, but then you got mad before. Like, guys, we can do this. Like, how sad is this? Come on. Yeah. Like, I want to like bring everybody up, but like I would just get destroyed.
You're not
there'd still be some assholes like,
you smiley bitch. Get out of here.
You're not performing in front of like actual like people that are there to like laugh at comedy. You're performing in front of people that are like, oh yeah, I get this joke. I study comedy. I know this joke. Oh, nice job. Good
and you
one.
see each other as competition too.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're like, if she blows up, I'm going to be so mad or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it can be that way.
So maybe
it helps to bring friends for sure. If they'll stick it out with you. Those have been my best sets. Also, I'm more motivated to have a better set because I have people that I actually give about in the audience because I know that the rest are just like other open micers, just like, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So my recommendation would be move to Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Start there.
Down. Okay.
You know? Yeah. Yeah. That's my expert. Minnesota, St. Paul.
They have the Mall of America. You could go there.
Perform open mic at the Mall of America.
At the Mall of America.
The Mall of America.
It's good to be here at the Mall of America.
Fun fact, they have no tax on buying clothes.
At the Mall of America?
In Minnesota.
So no sales tax?
Did you just Google that?
Or just clothes?
No, I went there once.
You went to Minnesota?
Yeah, with my ex.
Oh my God. Classic.
Yeah. I had that one denim jacket with a snake on the back, and I bought that out there, and there was no sales tax.
Well,
that's a good memory.
That's the only one.
You still got to pay the tax when you bring it back to California. You're supposed to put that on
right? Yeah.
Supposed to put that in your...
Oopsie. Don't tell the big boy.
Just say you left that jacket in Minnesota. You never brought it to California.
I did. I left it with my feelings, too.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Man, I wish we could talk about our aunt, Kari.
Dude, I know. I'm like, no.
Okay.
Let's be nice.
But yeah, with dating apps, I wanted to know if you guys had any scary stories because I did have that one, but it wasn't like that bad, but also kind of really bad.
What?
Remember
scary
the guy?
Ones.
The skin guy?
Oh. I mean, I think that's
the
the
guy
worst
story?
name. Yeah, he just like commented on like your skin.
Oh no, that's not it at all. We actually had cut it out of the Bumble episode of me and Shane's show, Why We're Bad. And it's very possible that maybe I was just reading what he was saying wrong and maybe he's just a normal guy, but it's very unfortunate that he came across as a serial killer. So
it sucks when that happens, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and I was like, it was Tinder, right? So that was like a whole other.
It's the Wild West.
What are you doing?
Well, that's the one, right?
What are you doing,
I mean,
Court?
was 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago.
All right.
That's the one, right? That's the one everybody uses. Okay.
Yeah.
And this one, like, I was so, dude, I'm a picky swiper. Like, even if everything looks right, I'm like, everything looks right. That's wrong. And I would like swipe left. Like
it's amazing that you're single, Courtney.
I'll pick one thing and be like, I don't like that dog.
Exactly.
Oh,
or
no.
like, wow, he just has a picture of him with a dog because he knows it's going to get him swiped right.
Pick number one with an animal.
Like, even if they really did, like, because it's so hard to tell the authenticity on that freaking app. But like, yeah, then this one guy seemed cool. I think he had like a reference that I liked in his bio. And he was into film, and I'm always wanted to like date. I want to date people in my industry or whatever. He was like very eager to move to the phone, like texting and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was very naive and like unsure, but I was like, okay, I guess. And like, but I let him know, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of just on here to talk. I'm not really ready for that. And he's like, oh my God, totally. Like, I love talking to you. Like, it's totally fine. But then like every like day he would be like, so like date, like, let's go. And I'd be like, no, like, I'm not really ready for that. Like, well, wait, come on. Like, we could just go on one date and then we don't have to go on another one for a while.
Oh no.
Like,
dude, that is the date equivalent of just the tip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's so true. It's
creepy.
like, what could happen on his one shot? Like, then he knows it's his one shot. And then like, what's he going to do?
Just once. Come on, babes.
One date. He was very, very persistent, and he came across very poorly, whether that's what his intention was or not. I'm sure it's no one's intention to come across anyway, but I literally had to be like, hey, listen, like, I'm just on here to talk. And I'm like, I want to make you clear. Like, I'm not trying to go on a date. And he was like, you're right. Like, the last thing I would want is to lose talking to you. Like, I like, that's totally fine.
He doesn't know you either,
like,
though. So why is he so swept up?
He was like, people are complex. Like men more so than women. Like, the female skin is much more elastic and stretchy than male skin. And that's why. And I was like, haha, wow. Like, as a joke, I was like, haha, wow. Didn't know I was talking to a serial killer. Haha.
Good for you. Good for you.
And he was like, I was just saying that people are complex.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh God. And then like, I was like, I eventually started to like, kind of start to distance, like, slow motion goes.
Yeah, you don't want to set him off. Even though good thing you didn't give him your number.
But then he flipped out. No, I did. That was the messed up thing. That was all over text.
No.
And I was like, hey man, like, this is really overwhelming. Like, he was starting to send like long stuff. He was also kind of trying to send me YouTube videos he was in. So I don't know if he like knew I was from Smosh. That's also a huge anxiety I have with dating apps.
Sure.
Especially that's why like I can't go on Bumble. I can't put myself out there first and then some guy being like, the girl from Smosh hit on me. What a dummy. Like, my worst fear.
I wouldn't like, worry about that.
I know. I've worked through it. I worked through it with the bumbling queen on that show. But
hell yeah.
Yeah, he freaked out. He was like, I can't believe I'm losing. Like, I can't even remember what he said. I might even have screenshots, but like, he was having a meltdown over text, and I was like, hey, you're really overwhelming. Like, you're freaking me out. I gotta go. I'm sorry. And I blocked his number.
Good for you. Good for you. You gotta do it. You gotta set your boundaries.
I think Kari brings up a good point though. She's like, he doesn't even know you.
Yeah.
Yeah. To hold on to you like so tight is just,
that's true.
That's so insane.
Then, you know what's crazy? I just forgot. Months and months later, we were at like that place we like to go dancing. All of us were there, and like, we had a couple girlfriends with us, like our group. And I remember at one point, this girl that we were with had grabbed me and moved me away from someone. And I was like, what's going on? And then 2 weeks after that night, I get a text. I guess I'd unblocked his number to see if anything would like pop up, like if he was like going to kill me or something.
Oh no.
Give him a second.
Did he shut up at your house?
So I had unblocked him prior. And then like that night, that dance night happened. And then 2 weeks after that dance night happened, I got a long text. Hey, like, I don't know if you remember me, but I saw you and I tried to talk to you, but your friend pulled me away or pulled you away from me.
Oh my God.
So my friend low-key saved me because she like,
did she know that he knew you?
I think she just saw a guy trying to talk to me and she's like, ew, and just like grabbed me
Yeah.
and moved me away.
That would happen occasionally because I remember, I don't know if it was from that time, but yeah, we all go out in a group to this fun dance night. And I remember there was a guy that was like trying to like talk to you or trying to talk to the group. He was trying to like work his way in because we're all having a good time in our little circle of people.
God, yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember seeing him at all. And I also like wouldn't seeing pictures and seeing him in person, like I don't even think I could connect the dots.
Sometimes
like,
it's tough.
Was he just kind of like a white guy with
dark brown hair?
Yeah.
Very
was he white?
Basic. Very basic. Very basic. I can't tell any of those dudes apart. But like
I can't tell myself apart from any other white guy.
Yeah, I look in the mirror and I'm like, who are you?
I go. Yeah, I'm like.
But he was like, yeah, I guess I understand why your friend moved you away from me, but I hope you're doing well. And I was like, ooh.
Damn.
And again, he maybe was a nice guy. No.
Okay.
Hell no.
You're like, thanks, block
like,
again.
it's just unfortunate he came across that way. Like, I just want to say, because I'm not trying to like badmouth a human being like that.
For sure. They're going through their own stuff.
It was weird. Don't talk about skin to a girl you don't know.
Dude, yeah. I saw one profile recently that was like, I like our ideal first date. And he was like, I know a short hike nearby. And it's like, dude, why would you advertise that it's short? Because that sounds like I'm going to go on this hike with you and you're going to murder me immediately because it's low commitment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Great short hike. It's really short. You won't even notice it.
You won't even
It'll be short for you. Because you're only going out.
Exactly. But also I've asked a guy to go on a hike as a first date and he was like, oh, you should never go like on trails with a stranger. And I was like, bro, I was thinking like Griffith Park, like public, like something really like chill. And he was like, you should be safer. And I was like, you. So I can see both sides. Yeah. I mean, there's certainly a line where it becomes serial killer, and I don't think I crossed that. But
I try to be, I try to be as unserial killer as possible on dating apps because I realize the dangers that are inherent with something like that. So I'm always like, let's meet in a very public place.
Yeah, for me, I go, hey, it's so easy to kill you, but I won't.
You just squash it immediately. Like, look, could kill you. Let's just get that out of the way. I don't want to. I want to date you. Will you go on a hike with me? It's really short.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it on the pod, but if you want to talk about being like,
let's talk about your preferences, Ian.
Preferences, yeah. So, and I'm sure you might be the same. I feel like a lot of people in LA have this requirement. No actors.
Oh,
no actors.
Interesting. It's definitely, I'd say it's an orange flag on my end.
Come on, Sam Lerner is like he's like an actor, but he's
there's some brilliant
gem of
comedic actors.
Yeah, but also Sam Lerner.
Sam Lerner is Olivia's boyfriend.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who are we talking about?
He also
Olivia's
has like
man.
He actually is an employed actor.
Well, so, I guess it's hard to
change at a moment's notice. That's not
You're
very
an
fair.
actor, Ian.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You're acting right now. You're trying to act cool.
Yeah. No, I am cool, Courtney. Never acted. I just am.
Jokes
I was
on
born
me.
this way.
But I get it because dating an actor, it's not like a steady gig, and also two actors dating like that can be turbulent. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's like watching two series talk to each other.
Two shining stars,
so, like cordial and like
could be tough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, the actor life is not exactly a steady, non-turbulent
emotionally,
life.
Financially, it is a roller coaster, and that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and it's like I admire people for chasing after that dream. It takes a certain kind of crazy to think you can come to LA and you of maybe 300,000 other actors, you think
like 1 million.
You are going to be the one that is going to make it. And there's only a small group of people that are going to get that role.
That chance, yeah. And so they have to have that inflated confidence. They have to have that like, yes, it's me. I got this.
That's sad, dude. Ian's basically saying, I can't date you because I don't believe in you.
Because who do you think you are?
It's so sad.
She's got too many dreams. She's shooting too high.
Your dreams are too big. Get out of my ass.
I mean, if you want to be an actor, I mean, you might have a better chance moving to like Georgia or Vancouver.
Dude, it's tough no matter what, because you're trying to be on, like, there's only so many shows, movies. I mean, there are a lot of things and opportunities out there.
And
for
even
an actor,
if you're incredibly talented, you could just have like one physical detail that eliminates you entirely.
Yeah, you're just up against so many other passionate people. So naturally,
not to say that it's not impossible. And like, you know, there's obviously like if you could become a career actor, like there's also great money to be made in commercials.
So actors, guys, just know if you're an actor, you can do anything except date Ian.
That's right. That's right.
Because he thinks you can do anything, but also maybe you definitely won't make it.
Okay.
Right.
Can I tell you guys? This is a bit of a change of subject, but I can literally hear my neighbor right now.
Yes.
Is she talking about
this
soup?
morning, dude? I hope she can't.
I love the stories about her,
but I actually do want to share that audio clip to the people of the podcast because I've been tweeting what she said. But like, dude, this morning I woke up to her going, "Nah, fucking fuck her." She just yells.
She's so mad. Why is she so mad all the time? I feel bad for this woman.
I know. But sometimes when she's okay, so guys, I have this neighbor. She lives next to me, and I feel like she's just always screaming at her phone. But sometimes you can't tell if she's happy or mad because she's just excited or verbally abusing her boyfriend over the phone. Damn. It is awful.
I think the other day, maybe the first thing to do is to verify that she's actually talking to someone.
You can hear her talking on the phone.
Look
sometimes.
For a phone in her hand.
You hear her, and like I've talked to her. Like she is a sane person. She's like.
It's just the phone that sets her off.
Jeez, yeah.
It's her phone voice.
I guess she didn't set her date preferences that well.
Dude, but I think she's been with this guy for so long, but they're just like fighting. So yeah, Kevin's gonna put the audio clip right here.
Defense, argue. All you do is lies and bullshit. Sick of your crap. You're not a nice person. What did you call me up for to upset me for? You call me back in 10 minutes. I need to get some soup.
That way she ended the call though. Call me back in 10. She's literally berating this man, yelling at this man, and then goes, call me back in 10 minutes. I need to get some soup. Are you kidding?
You should give her like a little get well package with some like throat coat tea. Because how can you scream
and soup
that constantly and not just like be hoarse?
You put soup, you drink soup, and it heals your throat.
That's
the warmth and the vegetables. She's just rejuvenating for the next call. She's ready.
And it's been happening for as long as I've lived here.
And it sounds so clear. Like, does she leave her door open or something?
No, I think it's just our doors. Like, I don't know.
They're just not like soundproof.
And here's the thing. I complain and I talk but since this quarantine, I've been filming myself screaming in my apartment quite a bit. So now I'm no better than she is.
Maybe she has a podcast where she talks about you.
Dude, it's insane. And I think the scary thing was like, I think there was a part of me that was worried that she had COVID and wasn't telling anybody.
Why?
Because one day she was on the phone really distraught talking about like coughing and how she's not going to talk to anybody and she's not going to see anybody and she's going to take care of herself. And then a couple of days later, I saw like a packaged bouquet of flowers at her doorstep. And I was like, oh God, what is going on? This is scary. But yeah, I'm literally no better than she is because just yesterday I'm screaming, my son isn't gonna graduate for this freaking sketch. Also belting Disney music for karaoke live streams. I'm obviously no better.
True. I mean, we're all doing that. Dude, this is really funny because it connects to the dating app thing. There's this app I'm on called Meet Mindful, and it's like a spiritual dating app. And I'm talking to this guy who's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it. And I was like,
oh my God.
Why? He's like, I don't know what to do.
Maybe he wanted
He's
like
I just ate some garlic. That'll fix it.
He was like, what should I do? And I was like, okay, well,
why is he asking a girl on a dating app what to do?
100%. But here's the thing. I told him some stuff. I'm like, vitamin C is great for your immune system. They're saying that's helping a lot. Just like, take care of yourself, man. And
Or
I
just
have
like
not
look
heard
at
back.
the stuff.
Should I be
He's
worried?
probably dead.
Dude,
Oh my God, I
don't
can't believe
tell.
my
Just take
credit
care of
card
yourself,
companies
man.
are emailing me the basics on the virus. Like, come on, you can
Yeah,
find information.
seriously. It's
And
everywhere.
it's a spiritual
It's on
dating app?
SoundCloud. Yes.
How many guys? How
But
many
not
guys have
spiritual,
long
like,
hair?
You think
Christian.
Hold on.
the bar is
Like
high.
spiritual, like chakras and stuff, right? It's like that
Just
kind of
like people who do
spiritual.
yoga, people who
Yeah.
meditate. It's just
Yeah.
like, it's
How
a way
many-
of
Yeah.
How many
lifestyles.
guys? How many guys have long hair or man buns?
Almost all of them do it, and it's unfortunate that I'm not into that either. So,
Yeah.
if I mean, it's definitely not been the most fruitful app, but I had to check it out because I do have a lot of, lifestyle perks, quirks, I guess you would say. So I had to check it out. Oh, and I saw dude, there's some people on there that seem so interesting, but it's the thing that they created a profile when it came out or something, and they just haven't been. That's why they haven't gotten back to me, because everyone makes a profile and they ditch it. So I've reached out to people and just never heard back. That's definitely why they're not getting back to me.
Yeah, the only reason. Obviously,
Yeah.
look at you, Care Bear.
They just don't know that I'm waiting in their likes.
I will say I do have weird random hangups of I guess not a hang up, but I definitely want to date someone who's we are able to afford the same things. Cause I'm not obviously David Dobrik rich. Got it. Right.
For sure.
But I want to
Respect.
be able to
You
go
just
to things
you just don't
and
want no
do
scrub.
things and I don't want
Yeah.
no scrub. I
You
guess
want
that's
someone
what I
who's got
gotta
a job.
say. Yeah.
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 And someone who's
They
able
don't
to take
yeah.
care of themselves.
I'm not they need to be making more than me, but
No.
you
Right.
know.
Yeah, no, I don't need a bunch of, presents all the time. I'm not that kind of girl,
No.
but I do want somebody who can be an adult and manage their finances. For sure. That's
yeah.
respectable.
And just not have to rely you don't want somebody that's dependent on you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
I think
I
that's-
dated someone who was like, I want to spend money, so I don't want to go out to get food. And I'd be like, that's fine. I'll just pay for it. We've all had that where we're
yeah,
dude, I want to eat out. So if it's up to me,
That was low key.
Scrubs.
It sucks when you get someone's mom in a relationship.
boy, it's real.
That sucked. So we got 10 minutes left, Ian. Do you want to do the shoot, dude?
Yeah. Do you want to take it this time?
Yeah, I can read it.
All right.
So, Kari, you're encountering your first shoot, dude. And I'm really proud of you guys for making it through this podcast and without any awkward silences. So that's cool. Because this is weird. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is weird, but it wasn't super obvious that it was weird till now. So good job.
Yeah. I'm now making
Yeah.
it weird because it was weird.
Well, I
for
gotta
me.
get. Yeah, I'll continue that later.
Oh,
Nothing.
God. Here we
What?
go. Wait. I just wanted the weirdness to happen just
It's
a little
happening.
bit,
It's happening right now.
We waiting for that shoot, dude?
I'm
No.
waiting for you guys to.
Oh.
No, we're just having this
Huh?
a
Oh,
silence.
I was just gonna say that I'm gonna start doing yoga so I can get to 6 feet.
Wow.
There you go.
Hey, Ian. How do you?
And
God, I'm
We're
gonna
all
collect
rooting
some-
for you.
I'm gonna
real
collect
ass.
some crystals.
Just
No,
loosen
you're
up
not,
those
Kari.
chakras,
It's okay.
and you'll stretch
Gonna-
right, dude.
All right. Sick.
Short kings, but also it's okay.
Dude, you're perfect as you are, man.
I'm not a short king. I'm like
No.
a medium.
Our dad is 5'10".
I'm
Yeah.
like a what's not a king, but just in the middle ranks.
Just
Probably
great as you
5'10".
are. I mean,
What's in the sort of hierarchy of a kingdom. Who's
I
just kinda
truly
a middle
don't want
person.
it to come off as hype making
No,
someone less
Kari,
than.
yeah. I also want to. Yeah, let's disclaim really quick. We're not.
I
we're
sound
not
like
height
a
shaming.
monster.
No, you don't. Honestly, you've talked about it. You're like, listen, I'm tall, and I'm not. You're not looking for some basketball player level insanity. You just
Blake
want
Griffin,
someone
hit
who
me
you
up.
can look up to.
Blake Griffin, if you're listening,
Dude, it's all
We have
about the
seen
energy.
it's all about
I met
vibes.
some- I met
Yeah,
some
because even
shorts.
when you do meet a tall guy, they're not. Yeah, like you said.
Dude,
No,
There's a lot
And
of
I
tall
met, I met
dummies.
some short guys that are they're cool.
Yeah.
If I were a girl,
Yeah.
I'd hit
If
that.
I were
Okay.
a girl.
If
Yeah.
I
Okay.
were a girl. Yeah.
All right, I have the frickin' shoot dude right here. I had it the whole time. I just wanted to
Shoot
make it
dude.
weird for you
Hell
guys.
yes.
This is
my
a real
girl.
shoot dude right here.
Shoot, dude. Shoot, dude.
Shoot, dude.
Shoot, dude.
Shoot, dude. Shoot, dude. Shoot, dude.
Shit, dude.
Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing this name right, or maybe it's a fake name. I don't know, but Demitase Debutante.
Well done.
Nice.
So I had just gotten out of a bad long distance relationship where he cheated on me with my best friend in the same state. It was my first breakup, so it hurt real bad. I started spending a lot of time with my good friend. He and I got fairly close, and I started falling for him. I finally decided to tell him how I felt and ask him out because I knew I would regret it if I didn't. After I told him, there was an awkward silence before he told me that he was gay, but he wasn't out to anyone yet. That is a shoot dude on its own, but it gets worse.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
After we got back from summer break, he asked me to talk to a girl for him to see if she was into him. I proceed to say, I thought you were gay, upon which he told me that he was trying to experiment after another awkward pause.
what?
To this day, I do not know if he's legitimately going through some self-discovery or if he was just trying to reject me without hurting me badly.
And he was like, oh shoot, I thought, oh my,
Shoot,
that
dude.
shoot, dude.
Shoot, dude.
Shoot, dude.
That's like a sad shoot, dude. Like I don't even want to be like shoot, dude. I'm just like shoot,
dude.
Yeah, that one hurts, man.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
feel bad for like all parties involved.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like-
yeah, this guy's confused and he's not keeping his story like, oh,
Yeah.
no, I was just experiment. That's tough to play around with, 'cause
Asking
hearts are
her
on the
to
line.
ask another girl if she was
Dude.
into him. Are you kidding me? That is just bad taste.
That's ice cold. That's
ice cold.
like that's
Oh my
that's a
God.
whole lack of awareness, man. That sucks.
And that's not cool. If he was lying and saying he's gay, just not out to anybody, what a fucked up way to
Have you guys
swerve
ever-
on a bitch.
Have you guys ever had a crush on a guy that was in the closet?
There were high school crushes that have now I see that it wouldn't
Yeah.
have worked out.
I had a boyfriend early high school, like not even a real boyfriend, like 2 weeks, you know? And then he ended up to be gay. But like
Like he told you and you broke.
no, I
stopped
found out. I think I found out like a year later, or like he like came out to people a year later. I don't think
Cool.
maybe he was bi when I was first like into him. He broke my heart.
Who knows?
Oh,
really?
no.
It happens, man.
It is
yeah.
what it is.
It is what it is. Carrie's
What's that
I have no
from?
idea. It's just
that
a clip
from?
that's going around on TikTok and
Oh
stuff.
God, I
If
feel so
someone
old.
says, "It is what it is."
It is what it is.
I don't even know what accent that is. Wow, that was a shoot, dude. I'm sorry, Demitase.
Oh.
Debutante.
Sorry, Demitase.
Debutante.
Debutante.
What a name.
That's a fun
Yeah.
name.
Dude. The whole thing, you know, the breakup,
Yeah.
cheating with the best friend. It's all
It's rough. There's layers
That's-
to that.
that's getting
Um,
that's going through it, man.
Yeah. And to those listening or viewing, if you want to submit a shoot dude moment, whether it's anonymously or with your name on, stamped right on there so the whole world can know what you went through, you can send those emails to shootdude@smosh.com. And it's shoot with 2 O's and dude with 2 O's at smosh.com.
I'm gonna send some shoot dudes.
Yeah, I honestly have been tempted to send some anonymous shoot dudes, but like, I know Kevin's like reading them or Kiana's like reading them, and I'm just like, don't tell anyone.
Stop talking
but-
about your life and shoot dude,
Yeah.
Courtney. Stop sending stories.
Yeah.
We know
But,
this is about you.
I know, yeah. But thank you guys for being on this pod with me, and despite
Dude,
your extreme
thank you
sexual
for having
tension with
me.
each other.
Yeah, thanks for
course.
sitting through that, Court. I really appreciate
Yeah.
you being so cool about all this.
So
It's not
Courtney,
happening.
You're gonna be the flower girl.
No, I've already was a flower girl for my oldest sister. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, Courtney's like she's been there, you know.
I've
She
been and
needs-
done that.
She'd
Ring
probably
bearer?
have to like,
Are you gonna walk me down the aisle, Court?
yeah, I think she
Yeah.
should give you away to me.
I'll be your daddy.
Yeah, just
Ew.
give Ian away.
Please don't ever say I'll be your daddy. I don't like that.
I think
Let's
that's
try.
nice. I think that's a nice thing to say to someone.
Can you just say it angry though?
I'll be your daddy.
Bravo.
Love it.
The cops are coming for me now.
Love it.
Wow, this was fun. Ian,
This
you're the
was,
host, so
dude.
you take us out.
All right.
You're hosting. Remember?
Well, I feel like
You're
you were
hosting this
taking it. I
love
feel like you were
fest.
taking us out, but
It's just so natural to me. I'm sorry, but you take it.
okay.
Take us out.
Courtney, Kari, it's been a time.
Mhm.
It's certainly been.
I've had a
time.
great time.
Good.
I had a great time.
Great. Well, this was a good first date. Thanks for third wheeling it, Courtney.
Oh God,
Yeah, thanks
I
for
know.
facilitating.
Shane was
Courtney.
originally going to be on this episode so that I wasn't third wheeling this. But
Wait,
he's
just be
preparing
me,
to-
Shane, and Ian?
No, like us four.
That'd be weird
I'd
as
be like,
hell.
"Double date."
Yeah.
No offense, Shane. I would be great to have you.
we're prepping for a new show that we're going to be testing out. So he's hosting. it,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well,
and then subscribe, rates 5 stars.
Oh yeah. Podcast is doing great, but it could even do
Subscribe.
better with the help of you guys. So make sure
With
you
your ears.
rate it 5 stars on your favorite podcasting app. Leave a review. Go ha 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 ha. That's a podcast.
And also check out my sister. She puts out really, really silly, cute, fun content.
I'm around. I'm hanging. I'm on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check me out.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure.
This has been a blast.
And I'll see you guys later. And bye.
Bye.
Yay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye. Thank you for having me, Smosh.
No problem.